What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nyma. So today we are going to be doing, honestly, one of my favorite things that has come out of quarantine that I have truly enjoyed is quarantine makeup, which is pretty much the no makeup look vibe. That is honestly where my heart and soul has always been. I love that. That's what I would want to wear every single day. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are days when I want to do just a little bit more if I want to do it, like, you know, do something with my eyes. But when it comes to base routine, I have been loving the soft, effortless, glowy, dewy skin. That's where my heart resides. So that's what I'm going to be doing with you guys today. I actually did this look over here. I posted it on Instagram, did a little mini tutorial on Instagram as well, but I'm going to be bringing that idea to here and showing you guys how I created that look. All the glowy, all the dewy, everything that comes with it in this video. Also, adding a little twist to it, most of these products are gonna be really good for your skin. So they're either gonna be like clean skin or like good for your skin, you know, your skin but better stuff. Also, I'm gonna be trying a new foundation from Sephora. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. This is a new foundation from Sephora collection. With everything that's been going on, we've all noticed that everyone's shifting their routines to different things. A lot of people are more worried about skincare now because we're not going out as much. This foundation is actually a switch from one of their other foundations, and I think the other one used to be a little bit more matte, a little bit more like full coverage, I guess, and this one is a more natural finish. Also got some skincare benefits. It says anti-pollution right there. So I'm going to be featuring this foundation in today's video, and Sephora collection is also sponsoring today's video as well. We love an affordable foundation, and this one is definitely affordable, $20, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and jump us straight into this video and start us off with some skincare. I did just do a little bit of facial shaving so my skin is nice and smooth. I'm gonna go in with some essence from SK2. Expensive. Okay. I was in Sephora and I was just like, you know what? I heard so much about this essence. I'm gonna give it a try. Girl, when I saw that price tag, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, what is this? I mean, don't get me wrong, I will spend, but I was just shook by that price. I've heard some good reviews about it, so I'm gonna keep playing with it, keep trying, seeing if it's worth that price. I mean, I love me the Fresh Essence. Fresh Essence is kind of pricey too, but nowhere near like these. So my next serum is the Peter Thomas Roth Hyaluronic Serum. Hyaluronic Acid Serum, actually. I'm gonna rub that in. Niacinamide Watermelon Dewdrops from Glow Recipe. I love how this smells, and I love the glow that it gives to my skin. I think my main focus when I'm doing this is obviously skincare, making sure my skin is nice and glowy, and then obviously the product. Also, with this routine, honestly, y'all, I can get done with this routine so fast. Like, I think the last time I did it, I got it done in like 20 minutes. But that was because like I've been doing it for a while. I'm just putting on a facial oil. So we got facial oil. And then we'll go in with sunscreen. This is a new to me sunscreen. It's from Tatcha. First time trying it. I think it was like $68, I think. So I'm gonna try this sunscreen today. Oh, it feels really nice. Oh, this is nice. So that is sunscreen, everything all good to go. I am now gonna let this sit on my face, let it all sink in, do its thing for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna jump into foundation. So now we're gonna jump into the makeup. I'm gonna try not to rush through this because like I said, this is where I thrive. This is my technique that I love. But I know that this might be some of you guys' first time seeing me doing it or watching me doing it, so or doing it yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and not try and rush this for y'all. I am trying actually today. This is a new to me product as well. I saw it in store. This is the Sephora Collection Bright Future Instant Glow Mist. So I'm gonna spray that underneath my foundation. I usually love to go in with like some sort of illuminating product underneath my foundation. Let that do its thing. Give that a nice little pat in. So then we're gonna go in with foundation. I've got my little palette here to squirt my foundation onto. I am going to be using the shade 67P. It has that pinker undertone for me, but I'm gonna go ahead and swatch 67P and the other shades surrounding it. So this one is 67P. That one's the 68 neutral. This foundation comes in 50 shades, which is good. Like I said before, $20. 66.5 neutral, which is this shade right there. Like I said, this foundation comes in 50 shades. It's also paired with a brush. This is a Match foundation brush, which is pretty, I feel like it's a good in-between foundation brush. If you like an overly dense brush, you're not gonna like this because it's not overly dense. But if you like a brush that's right in between, like right in the middle, you're gonna like this foundation brush, which is kind of what I like. I don't like it to be too dense. I also don't like it to be too fluffy for a foundation brush. So I really like this. And I think this was, I wanna say $12. Something makes me wanna say 16, but I'm pretty sure it was 12. I like to go in with foundation with this routine. I know that I've been playing around with the concealer and contour and everything before foundation, but for this specific routine, I like to go in with foundation first because then it covers everything that you needed to cover and see where you want to add stuff versus like going in with everything else first and then using less foundation. Does that make sense? So I'm just gonna blend this in. This is a natural finish foundation. A little is definitely gonna go a long way for me. I also feel like you can kind of build this up to where you want it to be. I am gonna keep it pretty sheer because that's just what I want for foundations for this look. I like a sheer look. I like a more natural skin finish look. I've heard so many good things about this foundation. I really like the finish of this foundation. It looks like what they said. It's your best skin ever. Literally. It gives your skin a nice little glow. I like the way that it looks. The brush does a pretty good job of blending it in, so I don't have to brush and go in with a sponge. I'm gonna take just a little bit down to my neck. This looks so good, okay? Considering the fact that I usually prefer to match to my face when it comes to foundations, the balance that I am getting from this foundation to my neck, I literally feel like it's spot on. Don't get me wrong, I would love to see a darker shade to match to my face. Absolutely. There is one shade after this one, it's 68 neutral. In my experience, I stick with the pinks and the ones that are more red toned because that just fits my undertone better. And that's why I did that today. This is what the foundation is looking like. It looks really, really good, okay? And now I can go in and take care of all the other areas that I want to take care of. And that's why I like to use foundation first for this specific technique. For the other foundations, I actually have not been hating. I have not been hating putting contour and concealer and all that good stuff first. I forgot to wet my sponge. I'll be right back. I've got my sponge ready to go. It's not too light of a concealer, and I don't like to usually go too light anyways with this makeup look. And normally I prefer a cream concealer with this look because then I don't have to worry too much about creasing. I feel like cream creases less on me than liquid. I'm gonna hit right here, and then just a little bit on the tip of my nose. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. I see how that's not too bright. It's not adding too much brightness. Definitely not what I'm trying to do. The before and after with this looks way better and more even than before. That looks so good. Like I said, I'm not brightening anything. I'm just balancing with everything that I'm adding right now. I'm not really looking to make anything stand out, fall back. A flat one-dimensional face is what I'm trying to do with the concealer specifically. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of contour. So I'm gonna take a little bit of Fenty Caviar. And I'm gonna use a Sephora Collection number 78 Pro Contour Brush to blend that out. Going back into my foundation brush, and I'm just gonna take that and run that all over where I put that contour. And that's gonna make any harsh lines disappear, but you can still see the contour underneath it. Still gives you a little bit of shape, a little sculpt, which is good. And then now we're gonna go into blush, which I love. I've got these new blushes from LYS Beauty, and this is a new clean beauty black owned brand that is now being carried by Sephora, which is so dope. This is the higher standard satin cream blush in the shade Passion, and then I have it also in the shade Empower, which is this red shade. I love a good pinky blush. I can't decide. Oh no, I can't decide. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is Empower. Oh, I just know that's gonna be so freaking pretty. No, that was not Empower, that was Passion. And then I'll put Empower on the other side and see if I wanna mix them together. And then this is Empower. Oh, I can't decide. I still can't decide even though they're on my face right now. Let's mix them. Okay? Let's just mix them. So I'm gonna take, there we go. Just gonna mix them. I like to take my blush up to my temple. Okay, it looks like the pinky one took over more, so I'm just gonna use the pinky one. That is looking really, really good right now. I like the subtle blush that it's giving me. Don't worry about my wig. She's gonna be fixed at the end of this video. We're not worried about her right now. We're worried about the base. Do what you gotta do for brows, okay? For me, a good strong brow is still always gonna work for me no matter what makeup look I'm doing. So I'm just gonna fill in my brows. Obviously, I am gonna go just a tad bit lighter this time because, you know, we don't need a super strong defined brow if everything else is like super diffused, nice and flush. So I'm just gonna lightly fill in my brows. This is the Fenty Beauty Brow Pencil, deep black. That's as good as it's gonna get for my brows. I don't really wanna do too much. I don't wanna make it feel like I put too much effort into them. I like how soft and like, just like, okay, there was some done to them, but not too much. So I'm gonna leave them as is right now. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go into the Fenty Beauty Matchstick again in Caviar. I'm gonna wipe off anything I have on my eyelids right now. Just clean that up. My eyelids get so greasy, y'all, it's crazy. Go in with Fenty, the matchstick on like a fluffy eyeshadow brush. And I'm just gonna run that into my crease. And this will help me get that nice, like effortless dimension. And then doing the exact same thing with a smaller brush for my bottom lash line. So this is what we're looking like right now. I am loving the way that this looks. Now we're just gonna go in with the smallest amount of powder, like the smallest amount of powder, okay? I'm gonna take a little bit of bronzer from LYS, and I'm just gonna set lightly. This is their bronzer in the shade Deep Worthy. To lightly touch up underneath my eyes, I'm gonna use the Dior Forever and Ever Shine Control powder. This is a no color powder. The finish on this is amazing. It will not alter anything on your face. I love this as just like a finishing powder. And I'm just gonna touch the points where I just wanna keep the shine in check. To finish off the face, I'm gonna use a little bit of Pat McGrath Bronze Skin Fetish Highlighter and Balm Duo. I'm gonna take a little bit of this one. I'm gonna put that underneath on a sponge really fast. I'm gonna take a little bit of the bronze highlighter, put that underneath, put that on top of me right there. Y'all, that looks so good. Take a little bit on the brow bone, cause why not? This has to be my favorite step. It's literally like one of the last steps, but it is definitely my favorite. And then we're gonna finish it up with the balm. I love the balm. It gives you such a nice glow. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand so I can get a good amount, like that. It just intensifies that. Oh. Y'all, look at that. I look like I just walked up out of a bathtub. And I'm not mad at that. Okay, the difference between the balm side and the not balm side, I mean, you can still see the glow, but then like, why not take it there? Why not? Why not? Why not do a crazy dance? Why not? You always live in yellow when you wanna dress single. Oh my God, Lizzie McGuire. And that is what that looks like. Again, if you really want to, you can take your powder brush that I just did and make sure that balm didn't encroach too far into certain areas you don't want it to touch. Sometimes it also does help to kind of just blend it out and it'll like flow better, blend better. That's a better way to say it. Blend better, and it looks really good. Take that powder wherever you want to take it. It doesn't take away from anything. And that is what we're looking like right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix this hair really fast, and I will be right back to finish off this video. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. I just finished off the look with a little bit of mascara. I like how that looks, and then for lips, I just put a little bit of lip liner and a clear lip gloss, and this is what, not a clear, actually, no, I lied. It was not clear. It was the Fenty Beauty Cream in Honey Waffles. Just did a lip liner and Honey Waffles, and that's the look that I have there. Besides that, I think this looks so good. Oh my god. So my lids are just gonna continue to do whatever they want to do crease wise throughout the day. That's why I put that darker shade in my crease, because it's not going to show as much as like putting a lighter shade. That crease line is going to be more harsh if I put a lighter shade. That's why I put the contour shade there, and it also makes it look like I put on like some sort of like eye makeup, which I didn't. So I like it. And I'll just keep like, if my lids get creasy throughout the day, when I rub them like that to get rid of the oiliness, it won't look like I'm rubbing away anything concealer wise. So that's why I put the darker shade in my crease. I love this makeup style. I love it. This is what I live for. And a good wave in the hair. Look at this. I love a good waver tool. This is my first time using this tool. I have a different waver tool, or what do you guys call it? It's called I call it a wave. It's called a wave. I use a different crimping, I guess, wave tool that's bigger, but this is the first time I use this tiny one. Oh, I love it. It looks so good. So that's pretty much it for our video today. Thank you again to Sephora. You guys, okay, hold on. First of all, bring it back. If you have not tried this foundation yet, you need to go try it. It is so good. Look how good my skin looks. Definitely check it out from Sephora collection. It is bomb, and literally like what it says, it's your best skin ever. It has rave reviews. I know you guys are gonna love it. So if you have not checked it out yet, go ahead and go to Sephora collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Again, thank you Sephora collection for sponsoring today's video. Lots of love, and I will see you guys next time.